I've missed these little chats. I want to give a quick update on what I've been up to, but I also want to do more videos like this where I'm just talking to you. I am making some really sick, like, proper videos, like proper YouTube videos for this channel. One of them is about running. I shot it in South Africa with my friend Dan. It's really good. This is the video here. It's like really next level cinematography, kind of like big, ambitious, awesome movie. Coming soon. P.S. Running pro tip. If you want to run 20% faster, just put on your headphones and listen to the Tron soundtrack by Daft Punk. Guaranteed speed increase. Back when I was daily vlogging, I used to say that talking to the camera is a little bit like talking to a therapist. I mean, I don't know who you are, I don't know who most of you are, but just like a therapist, you don't really talk back much and you give me really considerate feedback in the comments below. Anyway, I've missed these little chats and that's why I want to do more of these. I don't know, maybe I'm just being like a little sentimental because my family's still in South Africa playing with penguins.
Hello, penguins.
But I always have things that I want to talk about, like this shark video I saw yesterday. What? And these videos serve as like a great platform for me to discuss the things that I care about. The thing I want to get into today for today's video is about happiness on YouTube and all of that. First though, I want to give you like a 2-second update. One, I just got back from South Africa and Las Vegas and all kinds of other travel. Feels good to be back in New York City. Focused. 2, the new company downstairs, the thing I'm doing with CNN, it's coming along really well. We're gonna be hiring people soon, building studios, making a bunch of videos. I'll keep you updated as things progress, but it's starting to like turn from like a liquid of mystery into a gel of slightly less mystery. It's coming along though. 3, life's gotten kind of weird since I stopped daily vlogging. I got so used to this lifestyle of like literally working 20 hours a day to crank out those videos. I like don't know what to do with myself now because I have all this time. I did build a gaming station here in the studio. I've been working on my gaming setup in there. You both done?
That was so tense!
More on that soon. And I've been like crazy focused on fitness, which feels really great, but mostly I've just been enjoying like returning to being a human being, but I do miss creating something every day, so that's why I want to do more videos like this. But I'd say the biggest update since I stopped vlogging, like the biggest thing is that I have all this free brain space. Like it's kind of hard to explain, but when you're making a video every single day, you wake up thinking about like what's today's video, what's today's vlog episode gonna be, and then throughout the day you're just trying to create it, and then you're up all night trying to shape it together. You fall asleep, you wake up the next day just like Groundhog Day and you start over again. And that went on for like 600 straight days or something like that. And being away from that for a month, like I've been able to really think about big things that I want to do and redirect my career. It feels great. And I hope these videos will serve as a little bit of a vessel for me to share that with you. So yeah, happiness. There's this small YouTuber called PewDiePie. PewDiePie. He made a video like a couple days ago and it's called Forced Positivity on YouTube. And by the way, Felix, I like these kinds of videos. I think they're insightful and they're smart and I encourage you to make them. The video was about how a lot of daily vloggers have a sort of an aura of forced positivity or like a level of superficiality around their content, and about how that can be dangerous because young people might perceive that as like, if you're not happy all the time, you're doing something wrong, or it might make you feel less satisfied with your own life because you're not happy like the vloggers that you watch day in and day out. Now me, as a former, now retired daily vlogger, and someone who gets like emails and tweets every day from people saying, I appreciate your positivity, I thought I should chime in on this. Kind of my thesis when I was daily vlogging was to like pluck the happy and fun and interesting aspects of my life out of the 24-hour day that is my life and turn it into a 10-minute video for you, the audience. And I chose that approach because I think, much like a lot of you, I enjoy videos that make me feel good versus ones that are overwhelmingly depressing. No one wants to watch a video of someone groveling about how lame their life is. But I do think that means that there is a big opportunity for viewers to see that as the sort of totality of my life. Like my life, every second of my life is that happy, and it isn't. Like no one's life is that happy. I try really hard to live like the happiest, most positive life I can, but life is ebb and flow, and my life has been no different. Especially throughout the vlog. And I can remember when I was daily vlogging, the hardest days for me to make videos were days when I was like having a fight with my wife, or something miserable was happening, and I would have to kind of push that out. I remember in particular trying to daily vlog when we were in Texas at Candace's grandfather's funeral. I didn't vlog the funeral, but I was trying to make a video that day and shield you viewers from like that difficult part of my life. And maybe that could be perceived as dishonest, but I think I was always pretty clear in saying that the vlog was about the fun, positive, interesting aspects of my life and not about the whole picture that was my life. And I think the important takeaway here is that whether you are a daily vlogger or someone who watches daily vloggers, is to know that we are all human, we all have struggles, and just because you put your life... The difference that vloggers, me included, have is that we have the opportunity to edit our lives and edit out the shitty parts and leave in the really happy parts, but know that they exist. So I want to end this video by sharing with you what is my like really naive, basic recipe for finding happiness in my own life. And I will say that whenever Candace is down or bummed out or we're fighting and I tell her this, she's like, Casey, shut the up. I'm not 10 years old. I don't need your stupid recipe for happiness. But here goes. Whenever I'm really down, I just try to focus on what's really good. I told you this is basic. And what I mean by that is like, when I look back at life and I see like those, when I was going through a really bad breakup, I would focus on the fact that I had friends and people who loved and cared about me, and I would take solace in that. Or even much more serious stuff, like 10, 11 years ago when my dad had cancer. That was one of the more difficult things I ever dealt with in my life, but I remember thinking, at least he also has a job that gives him health care. And that was just like a little bit of something for me to focus on that was positive out of a really, really situation. So that's kind of it. It's like today, for example. It's freezing cold and snowing outside, but it's so cold I can keep my juices refrigerated without having to use any energy. That's kind of positive. Just a quick caveat. This video is not at all intended to be a commentary on mental illness or depression or anything like that. It's more about vloggers like me and the kind of superficiality that vlogging can have. Felix mentioned this in his video too, but depression and mental illness is real and something to be taken very seriously. I put a link below to some online resources to people who may be struggling with mental health.